And some breaking news coming in at this moment. Preliminary investigation of the two GPS systems have found on the body of the three terrorists killed yesterday in Dinanagar has indicated that militants travelled from Pakistan. It is now confirmed that they are from Pakistan. The attack was launched from Pakistan's Shakargarh area. Their movement suggests that around Sunday night, the terrorists left from Gharot village near Shakargarh town in Pakistan, travelling east. The group then crossed a tributary of the Ravi river and headed to the village in Bamial on the Indian side of the border. From Bamial, investigators believe the group caught an early morning bus that took them to highway number 1A, which links Punjab with Jammu and Kashmir, and on the Hiranagar passing, they actually passed several checkpoints along the way. That's a lot of information, preliminary information that we have been able to gather. Let's quickly go across to Maushmi Singh at this moment, who joins us. We'll try going across to Maushmi in just a short moment. I'm being told that that line has been disconnected. We'll quickly try and re-establish that connection. But Jugal, this is preliminary investigation that actually reveals and confirms something which was known in a way, that these militants have actually come from across the border. So when Pakistan comes out and condemns this particular terrorist attack and says that we stand with India, point is they have to get their house in order, and there is a direct involvement of state and non-state actors in this attack as well, once again.
That's right, Sanket, the GPS logs making it very, very clear, as if a further proof was required, that the terrorists in the movement of theirs from the Shakargarh area, which roughly faces the North Punjab and South Jammu border. It's in fact a historic site of a great battle that the Indian Army and the Pakistani armies fought back in the war. It's from that region that they've moved and crossed over and, of course, executed what they've done. Now, a very simple point for our viewers' understanding is that Pakistan, puts a lot of soldiers. The entire Indo-Pakistan border is a heavily fortified border, not just on our side, but also on their side. Why is it then that terrorists can actually sneak in from that border? They, of course, managed to evade our scrutiny, but how is it that they also managed to evade their scrutiny? This is a simple fact which many over the years have asked Pakistan to explain, and of course there's never been an explanation coming through. Insofar as the GPS set is confirmed, Sanket, last evening we had put this report out on India Today that the terrorists were anticipated. A Fidayeen strike in Jammu from across the border was being anticipated. The forces had well and truly prepared for it. And also I'm given to understand that given what has taken place.
Absolutely, and so that they do not get lost, they actually use GPS tracking devices to actually figure out what route they are going to take. We have Maushmi with us, we have Vikrant Gupta also with us, who will actually explain the route via GPS that these terrorists actually took, which makes it very clear now, Vikrant. Let me come across to you, Vikrant, first. Can you, with the help of a map, actually tell our viewers what was the route that they took, which, number one, preliminary investigation suggests establishes that they came from Shakargarh in Pakistan, had the assistance of state and non-state actors, and third, they use GPS tracking devices.
Indeed true, Sanket. Gharota is a small village in Pakistan, which is about 5 kilometers from the border. And from here they crossed on to Bamial, which is in Pathankot in the Indian Punjab, which is a further 5 kilometers from the border. So they covered this distance of about 10 kilometers and then they came down to Dinanagar, which is further 25 kilometers from Bamial. There were suggestions that they wanted to go to Jammu, Kathua. Maybe they saw and they realized that the security in that region had heightened because of the security threat. So they came down to Punjab. Now, the point people might ask is that why Dinanagar, which is actually a small town, the impact would have been lesser. There are suggestions that they probably wanted to go to Amritsar or Jalandhar, which would have been somewhere here, bigger cities in Punjab. But the fear of getting caught, once that car incident happened and they realized that the people will soon recognize them, they chose Dinanagar. That's the story that is coming out from the investigations.
Absolutely.
So far.
So when Pakistan actually comes out and says that we condemn this particular attack, maybe they should look into the aspect that it is they who have allowed their soil to actually be used once again to attack India. Let's go across to Maushmi Singh, who actually has got us this report in great detail. Maushmi, can you tell us a little more about this GPS device that was actually used, and what all does the preliminary investigation actually suggest, apart from very satisfactorily proving that there is a strong Pakistan hand?
So Sanket, now there is an official confirmation by the details got through this GPS system that they have come from Pakistan, exactly from Gharota village, which is in the Shakargarh district of Pakistan. They have crossed the river Ravi, and this is in the western banks of Pakistan. So they've crossed from the west to the east and reached Bamiyal, as Vikrant said. What is important is that yesterday when the agencies reached the spot, they didn't find any evidence to even hint that they had come from Pakistan. Their clothes, their belongings, nothing absolutely indicated. Even the clothes didn't have tags to indicate that they were made in Pakistan. Just Chinese grenades, 3 AK-47s and this GPS system, which was crucial and critical to indicate the directions the terrorists actually traveled. The question is that the terrorists should have come from somewhere. They couldn't have been coming from nowhere. And this is the location that has been spotted. They traveled overnight. Sunday night they started, launched their operations from Gharota of Pakistan, moved towards the east, crossed the river Ravi, reached Bamiyal, and then thereon they followed the map that Vikrant was pointing out to. Important is that the security agencies were waiting for this GPS system. They would be studying it in detail, and this will be quite crucial for India to pinpoint that actually terror is being sponsored from Pakistan.
Absolutely. So there is beyond doubt now exposed Pakistan's role once again. Point is whether India is going to diplomatically take this matter up with Pakistan. We have seen that politicians have said that no cricket can be played in an environment like this. But the fact is that Pakistan, behind all those hollow claims of standing in support with India, is the fact that they have allowed once again their soil to be used to attack.